It finally happened. We've got the premiere of Black Adam in New York, and fans and the press got to see it. Also, social media embargo has been lifted. Let's see their reactions. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. So the social media embargo has been lifted, and the press has finally got to see Black Adam. Let's go through a lot of the positive reactions. Eric Davis says DC's Black Adam rocks. Tons of action, characters you're instantly invested in, and terrific pacing. Dwayne Johnson finds a great balance in being menacing and badass, but also empathetic. Especially loved Aldous Hodge's Hawkman and Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate. More JSA movies, please. He also added, there is some really excellent world building in this film, some of the best we've seen from DC. Comic book films that have momentum, emotion, and a strong layered mythology are always the most entertaining to me. Black Adam also left me wanting more, which is what you want, in my opinion. Scott Menzel, Black Adam is everything that I hoped it would be and more. A Snyder-esque anti-hero spectacle that delivers big action and impressive set pieces. Dwayne Johnson transforms into Black Adam, a role that he was born to play. Centennial and Swindell are so damn fun to watch. Black Adam. He added, Black Adam's the best superhero film of 2022 so far because it delivers exactly what it promises and fans are looking for. The story works as a great introduction to title character and the JSA. I can see fans going back for seconds or thirds. In other words, Black Adam rocks. Oh, one last thing about the post-credit scene. Fans, prepare to lose your minds. Shiraz Faruqi, Black Adam is an action-packed crowd pleaser. The Rock is at the top of his game. Dr. Fate and Hawkman are standouts, and the JSA fleshes out the DC universe. The surprise everyone's been waiting for definitely delivers, and it will get fans excited for the future. Black Adam. Ben Rolfe, Black Adam is DC's most action-packed film to date. It's a non-stop thrill ride that is all about spectacle, and it knows it. There is barely any time to breathe, or even talk. The Rock is a perfect Black Adam. Plus, Pierce Brosnan is a standout. The film will leave fans buzzing. Brandon Davis, Black Adam is built on some epic non-stop action. It made me want a sequel with a smoother story immediately. When it moves, it's a straight shot of adrenaline. The characters are dope, especially Teth Adam and Dr. Fate. It's a badass film. Steve Weintraub, have seen Black Adam. The Rock is fantastic as Black Adam. He spent 10 years getting ready for this role, and he literally kills anyone and everyone in his way. And I love that he didn't pull back on who Black Adam is. Left the theater wanting to see the sequel immediately. And there was a bit more positive reactions, but there were some negative reactions as well. Here are some of the sort of negative reactions to the downright negative ones. Matt Neglia, Black Adam struggles to find its footing at first, but once the Justice Society enters, it becomes more fun to watch. Dwayne Johnson's anti-hero presents an intriguing new dynamic to the DCEU. Solid visual effects. Weak villain. Post-credit scene got the biggest reaction of all. Jermaine Luzier, Black Adam is a worthy new piece of the DC puzzle, but not the savior it promised. A surprising compressed timeline keeps the action exciting and pace propulsive, but also turns its many themes, plots, and characters into fancy window dressing. It's messy in a watchable way. Sean O'Connell, we can tweet about Black Adam. I didn't like it. The script is ridiculous, the JSA members don't get much development at all, the humor isn't just bad, it's cringe. I liked Rock a lot and want him in a much better film. Last 30 minutes are a CGI assault. Wasn't for me. Grace Randolph, Black Adam initial reaction. Starts out very strong. Ends like you're watching Pirates of the Caribbean 5. The Rock spared no expense VFX-wise, so you just have to ask yourself if these characters mean anything to you, and if you want the DCEU to continue. But so far, overall, the reactions kind of culminate to it's going to be a fun, big, blockbuster action film. And honestly, I don't think I expect any more from that. But in the meantime, everybody's talking about the post-credit scene, right? That's the main thing. And that's kind of the main thing I really bought the ticket for. Because, hey, I can't help myself. I'm a Superman fan. And it seems like the Garcias and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson aren't really hiding it at all anymore. This is what producer Danny Garcia had to say.
What can comic book fans of these kind of deeper cut characters really look forward to in enjoying the movie? I think they're going to see all of the nods. They're going to see the respect that we have for the character. They're going to find the Easter eggs. And they're going to see an end credit that speaks to what's been in the past, but acknowledges what's to come.
And if that wasn't enough, Entertainment Tonight kind of just blew the lid off the whole thing altogether.
Is out of the bag when it comes to Henry Cavill coming into the mix. How much did you have to do with that, mister? And what do you know about Man of Steel 2?
Well, here's what I can tell you. I can tell you that the whole goal and initiative of Black Adam was to build out the DC universe by introducing not only Black Adam, but the entire JSA. Five superhero characters, new superhero characters in one movie, and also, as I have been saying all along, there's an ethos that we at $7 have, $7 Productions. Myself, my co-founder Danny Garcia, and Hiram Garcia, and that is, we always put the fans first. Audience comes first. So for years, audiences have been so passionate and vocal about, we've established Black Adam as the most powerful and unstoppable force on our planet. But the fans have been so passionate about, well, and as we have been, where's the most unstoppable and where's the most unstoppable force in the universe? Where is he? Well, just like I fought hard for Black Adam for 15 years, Danny has been fighting for 6 years, Hiram has been fighting for 6 years, 15 years. We've all been fighting for this moment, so I will say this. Welcome home.
That's right! Welcome home, Superman. Welcome home. It has been confirmed that Henry Cavill does show up as Superman in Black Adam. And although the details are kind of bleak about what actually happens, there is one question on everybody's mind. I know, it's a silly question because who cares? Henry Cavill is back. Well, apparently there are some mixed messages in regards to the theme. Is it going to be the John Williams score or is it the Hans Zimmer score? Some people said it sounds like it's a darker version of the Williams score. Some say it kind of sounds Hans Zimmer-like. And then others have said they didn't hear anything at all. And it could just be that everybody was so excited and probably screaming in the theater when Henry Cavill showed up, they probably couldn't hear the theme. But who cares, right? Henry Cavill's back. Welcome home, Superman. This is awesome. I haven't even seen it, and people are already asking Hiram Garcia, what's next?
Obviously, he's been teasing a Superman showdown at some point. Is that a couple of minutes, hours, a whole other movie? How long would that battle need?
Look, I think if those guys cross paths, it's really not just about a showdown. Of course, that's probably going to happen, but there's much more we would want to do. We like to really think about the long game, and we like to think about some really interesting long-form storytelling with two characters that are so polar opposite, but kind of from the same place in terms of power and approach. So if we're able to pull that off some way, someday, if those guys cross paths, it's not going to be a quick thing. We have some big ambitions for that.
So it does seem like if this does well, we're definitely going to get that Black Adam versus Superman sometime after. If this does well, could this be where $7 Production could actually be promoted to the DC heads? Variety had to ask.
DC is looking for its Kevin Feige, its film chief still. Would you be up to that role?
You're very kind to ask that question. I think the best position that I could be for DC is one as advisor, where I can help, and I can help greatly. I love DC. It's in my blood as a little boy. I grew up loving the Super Friends, specifically Superman. I saw my first Black Adam comic, and it was arresting to me. His face was intense, he looked cool, he looked different, badass, and he had brown skin. So automatically I was relating to him. So I am DC through and through. And in the spirit of growing out the DC universe, I'm here to help in any way I can, including looking for and finding that right leader or leaders.
So yeah, Dwayne Johnson looks like he's being coy with that, but I'm pretty much betting that if he's going to be an advisor, I bet the DC Films heads are definitely going to be the Garcias, either Hiram or Danny, or even both of them, or just Hiram. I don't know. But man, if this movie kills in the box office, it seems like they'll definitely get more chances at making more DC movies, maybe even being the head of DC Films. But whatever may be the case, whether this movie is good or not, whether this performs anything at all, I think it kind of is safe to say that if the biggest reaction from this movie was the post-credit scene where Henry Cavill shows up as Superman, I say that's a win. Henry Cavill, welcome home, Superman. Welcome home. Alright, what did you think about the Black Adam first reaction so far? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.